The red stuff just went across the top on StreamYard, which means that we are live. And let me we got a notification. Let me turn the iPad to silent. And yeah, we in the building. See, we got some people out there already. So I guess I should get the festivity started. Wait a minute, has YouTube alerted the people that I'm live? Has YouTube alerted the people that I'm live? No, YouTube has not sent out notification yet. So let me wait until YouTube gets up and behind and send out my notifications. Then I will begin. That's assuming that the notification go out anyway, because I have not got one. I have not got any notifications yet. Have I got it? We got one. Got one? Nope. I have not got the official notification that we're live yet. What is happening, YouTube? I think YouTube is not sending out notifications today. They sent out the 30-minute warning notification, but they have not sent out the real world notification yet. Michael, these are just the Go Candy Crusher, Go Candy Crusher wireless. So you should be able to get these for like $100, man. These are old school. All right, so the notification hasn't went out, but people are still here, so that's pretty awesome. I think we got 15 people in the chat, even though YouTube has not officially sent out the notifications yet. But 15 people is more than enough for me to go ahead and begin my shenanigans. So, there it is. There is the official notification from YouTube. So now the whole nation is aware that we are live. All right. So now that they finally sent out the notification, like what, I guess it's not too bad. It took them like 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, we got the notification, so we're good. All right. So without further ado, let us begin so I can get into the most electrifying live stream introduction on YouTube today. So, current time, 6:32 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means you are in the right place.
It's 6:32 p.m.
Really? I just said that, Siri. I just said that. Shut up. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by my Apple Watch, the current time is 6:32 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means you are in the right place. You are on the right YouTube channel, baby. And if you're new here, the disclaimer is coming. And the Friday Night Vyp veterans know where I'm getting at. They know where I'm going with this. This is the part of the live stream where you want to turn your volume down. Because if you don't turn your volume down, I cannot be held responsible for what your neighbors might think of you having your volume turned up while I'm doing this introduction, because the decibel level is about to go up real fast, like that Tesla Cybertruck from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. The decibel going from 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds, so you might want to turn your volume down. Let me do my intro, then you can turn your volume back up. But now that I got the disclaimer out the way, and I cannot be held liable for your neighbors and what they might think of you all, let's do what we got to do. Woo! Oh, yeah, baby. What's that thing, Floss there? Birdman hands rubbing together, huh? Let's go to work, baby. Let's go to work. Woo! All right. Friday night, baby. We got to do what we got to do. What's up, people? Oh, false start. That was terrible. False start. Oh my god. What was that? That was hideous. All right. we gotta disinfect it. We got a disgruntled cog in the engine. We gotta start over. That was a false start. That was terrible. So I'm gonna try this again because that was just bad. That was very bad. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. We cool. Let's go. What's up, people? This is not working. This is not working tonight. What is happening here? This is not working for me. All right. All right. This isn't gonna be one of those weird nights, I guess. Okay, whatever. All right. So now we gotta try this again because I can't seem to get through my introduction without doing something stupid. So we'll try this one more time. We'll try this one more time. No editing allowed. It's live. This is the live stream. No editing allowed. All right. So let's try this one more time. Let me stretch the arms out this time so I don't hit the mic. What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, and we are live. Welcome to Friday Night Vyp, baby. Woo! Oh, yeah. It is that day again. We are back. We are live on YouTube. Finally. Let me turn the gain up a little bit, since now I can go into my regular voice and do my regular voice things. Before I get started tonight, let me see who I got in the chat tonight. So, we got my head of security first on the list. El Jefe Reviews. What's up, bruh? How you doing? Actually, I'm pretty sure I saw Lethal Emperor in here earlier first, but whatever. Jason C, what's up, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? We got Alan Osborne in the cup. What's up, Alan? How you doing? Of course, it would not be a Friday Night Vyp without my man Genosis. What's up, man? How you doing? We got Tim M in the cup. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Uh-oh. We got Myobi out there. What's up, Myobi? How you doing? Myobi in fact to cause trouble. We got my man from the UK, Marvin Wallace. What's up, Marvin? How you doing, man? How you doing? We got Balls to the Wall. What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? We got Michael Pepper Tech Talk. What's up, bro? How you doing, Michael? How you doing? Who else we got? We got Slaw OTF. What's up, Slaw? How you doing, man? How you doing? And my dude, Evid A. What's up, Evid? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And of course, John Michelle. What's up, John? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And what else? What up? Uh-oh. We got Orlando Theme Park 360. What's up, Orlando? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And my man Buzz 703. What's up, Buzz? How you doing, man? How you doing? And we got Darren Bethel. What's up, Darren? How you doing, man? How you doing? And who else now? Who else we got there? Who else we got? Me and Geek. Uh-oh. We got 504 in the cut. What's up, 504? How you doing, man? How you doing? Let's see who else we got. We got all my usual suspects in the cut tonight. I appreciate you all hanging with your boy. Yeah, we gotta do a little redo. Oh, we got super chats. I need to figure this out. Oh, is that the man, the Sultan of Audio himself, Podcastich? What's up, Podcastich? How you doing, man? How you doing? He's in the cut. We got heavy hitters, and we got Pecan. What's up, Pecan? How you doing, baby? How you doing? That's right, your boy Viper is coordinating tonight. Your boy is coordinating. We got who else? Mom, we got Myobi. Myobi said he's drunk. That's funny. Come on. Oh, wait. I'm missing things. Okay. We got Khalid. What's up, Khalid? How you doing, man? How you doing? And we got super chat coming left and right. What in the world? Oh, let me go back and make sure I don't miss these. Man. Oh, Paul Tech. What's up, Paul Tech? How you doing, man? How you doing? That's right, man. You never know what type of sound you get on Friday Night Vyp, man. You gotta keep your eyes peeled on that. All right, I'm missing these super chats. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on. First off, El Jefe Review with the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. El Jefe, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. El Jefe's in the cut. Who else? We got Trenton Marshall's out there. Tech Rant. What's up, Tech Rant? How you doing, baby? How you doing? What is John Prosser doing out there? My God. Holy Lord. 504 with the 504 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And I think we got Rashid AI out there. What's up, Rashid? How you doing, man? How you doing? I'm just messing with you, Myobi. I'm just messing with you. John Prosser with multiple super chats. What in the hell? John Prosser. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. How you doing, man? How you doing? Woo. What is going on, man? What is happening here? John Prosser's just lost his mind tonight. Orlando Theme Park 360. What's up, Orlando? How you doing, man? How you doing? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Woo, John Proctor dropped like what 4 super chats? What's going on here? John Proctor is unleashing the beast. No, I'm what 3, 4, 4 super chats. John Proctor. No, 5 super chats by John Proctor alone. I don't know what the hell going on, but John Proctor is on a mission. Thank you, John Proctor. 5, not $5 super chat. So that's like a total of $25. Damn, John, that's what's up. And my man Buzz getting in here. Buzz with the super chat. Thank you, Buzz. I appreciate you. And Rashid AI. What's up, Rashid? With the $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. What is up? What is up? Yo, El Jefe, that might be what is going on, man. I don't know. He might be trying to do that. The problem with that thinking is that YouTube takes 30% of all the super chats. So yeah, it's gonna be rough. But hey, I appreciate the effort regardless, man. Rashid with 2 super chats. So thank you, Rashid. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And Janoson's been getting in on this too. What's up, Janoson? How you doing? Thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, what is happening now? Rashid again? Wait, Rashid? What is going? Oh my Lord, what is happening tonight? What is happening right now? Rashid, thank you. And Greg Gadget too. Wait, go. Okay, this is the crazy. My chat is in all colors right now. It's like no regular chat. They're all super chat. I've never seen it before. This is ridiculous. I love it. Rashid, thank you again. And I think Greg Gadget donated twice, right? Yeah, no, Greg Gadget donated 3 times. So 3 super chat from Greg Gadget. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. Janosis is getting in there again. Oh my Lord, what is happening? No, Trenton, ain't they though? YouTube is getting 30% of all of this, man. It's crazy. Moochers. Damn moochers. Oh man, this is crazy. But speaking of YouTube and super chats and things like that, and Janosis, thank you for the multiple super chats, sir. I appreciate it. Let me mute this mic for a minute here. Janosis said, "Dance, Viper, dance." I'm about to tap dance on these issues real quick. Wait. We got more stuff going on in here. Wait. Okay, we got that one. Techie Tech Guy with the super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me your free super chat. I know you didn't have to do that, so thank you very much. Greg Gadget is back again. Oh my Lord, that's 4. His 4th super chat. And what is? I don't understand what's happening here, but I'm loving it. And Mediocre Tech, bro. What's up, Mediocre Tech? Thank you. I appreciate it. What in the hell is happening right now? This is ridiculous. Y'all are out of control. I appreciate this. Y'all are way out of control. So, as I said earlier, this is going to be a short Friday Night Vyp. I don't really have much to talk about, but what I do need to talk about is something that's very important, and I need to address it. So, and most of you all have heard about what's going on with Copper, so I need to address it formally tonight in the live stream. So that is my plan. El Jefe Reviews, after I can't highlight his super chat because he's using a sticker. But shout out to my man El Jefe Review for the $5 super chat. So thank you, El Jefe. I appreciate you, dude. No doubt about it. Janosis and keeping them coming. Thank you, Janosis. Buzz is back again. So Buzz is dropping another one. Janosis dropped another one. El Jefe is dropping. Y'all are just killing the game right now. What is happening? What is going on? Holy Lord. Dude, I can't even go 2 seconds without a super chat. This is kind of amazing. Shout out to Even A with the $20 super chat. I think that is Norwegian currency. So shout out to Ebit. Stupid thing. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Janosis again with the super chat. And we got a Myobi. Watch your mouth. Actually, I can't even say watch your mouth because you're actually right about that. The Bears do suck. So shout out to Myobi. We are terrible. Front page now. So now he pushed up the Front Page Tech. Shout out to Front Page Tech for their 1, 2, 3 super chats. What is going on out here right now? Oh my God, it's crazy. All right, I'm not gonna be able to give it what I want to get out of my mouth with these super chats, but I'll let y'all live while I do what I need to do. So, all right, so we got to talk about COPA, right? For those of y'all that are not aware, COPA is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. It was born, I think back in 1998. Yeah, that's right. It was written up by the FTC back in 1998 to protect children's privacy online and things like that. Back in I think there was some lawsuits or something like that brought against YouTube back in 2013, but YouTube was able to comply with the law back in 2013 by saying that the rules were that nobody 13 and younger was supposed to be using YouTube, although we know that's a bunch of monkey crap. Little kids use this website every day. They're using it right now. So even though technically you're not supposed to use YouTube if you're 13 or if you're younger than 13. I think if you're 13 and older, you can use it. But if you're younger than 13, why can I not talk tonight? If you're younger than 13, technically you are not allowed to use YouTube, although we know that's much crap. But they skirted the law back then because they told the FTC that the rule was that 13 and over are the only people allowed to use the site. Well, back in I think April of this year, the FTC said the hell with that and fined YouTube $170 million for violating COPA and collecting data on kids and their search habits and viewing habits and things like that. So it is because of that fine that at the beginning of next year, on January 1st, 2020, YouTube is changing the way they handle kid content and creators that are gearing content toward kids. That is all changing in 2020 with COPA. That is why you see a lot of these doom and gloom videos and people are shutting down their YouTube channels and things like that. Because now, since YouTube is enacting these new policies and the FTC is cracking down, basically what's happening is that if you violate COPA as a creator, because that right now, YouTube is no longer bearing the sheer brunt of this FTC regulation. They're passing it off to the creator. So as a creator, you can be sued by the FTC as well as it's not just a YouTube thing. It's now a YouTube and creator thing. So the FTC can sue a creator for up to $40,000 per violation if they don't comply. Now, YouTube has these settings in their Creator Studio now that you can mark all your videos as not made for kids, or you can mark them as made for kids. So what most of us creators are doing right now, if we're going into our studio and we're marking videos not made for kids, because then that won't negatively affect our channel. However, it's kind of crazy because if you do mark your kiddios, wow, I just said kiddios. If you do mark your videos as made for kids, your channel is going to take a nasty hit. Well, that video and your channel both will take a nasty hit. So here's everything that happens when you mark a video made for kids. I'm reading here off my iPhone. The video will not receive any notifications, so nobody will know that video is up if it's marked made for kids. It will not have any comments. So if you mark it as made for kids, no one will be able to comment on that video. They've already started enacting this like a few months ago, so this is not really new, but it's definitely becoming official in 2020. Or actually right now, I should say. Also, the video will not be searchable. So if your video is targeted towards kids, or if you mark it made for kids, it will not be searchable on YouTube. Also, the video will not be suggested recommended. So if your video is marked made for kids, YouTube will not suggest it. It will not recommend it, because that's how they got into a lot of trouble with children's content being recommended towards children and things like that. So if your video is marked made for kids, it will not be recommended in the algorithm. And the last one, the big one, the one that's sending creators running from the platform. If you mark a video made for kids, that video will lose 90% of its ad revenue. 90%, 90. So that is why you see a lot of creators heading for the hills. This means the end of kid content creators on YouTube, unfortunately. But what I really wanted to talk about tonight was this idea that YouTube is throwing creators under the bus, that YouTube doesn't have the back of creators. I disagree. I don't think that's what's going on here. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. I think YouTube is trying to protect the creators now more than ever, but the way they have to go about it makes it seem like they're not protecting creators. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me take a drink real quick, because this is some deep stuff I got to talk about. This is some deep stuff. So, like I alluded to earlier, YouTube got fined $117 million back in April for not complying with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. So now on January 1st, 2020, YouTube is now going to comply and create that geared content toward kids will no longer be able to do that on the platform, or they're going to be doing it at a great loss, because nobody's going to be watching it. It's not going to be suggested, recommended, all that stuff I just alluded to in the guidelines. But it's not like YouTube is intentionally throwing creators under the bus. The issue is this is the only way that YouTube can do it and still maintain some resemblance of the YouTube that you knew and loved. Now, that's not to say that YouTube isn't changing, because after January 1st, YouTube been changing forever. Me and Roberto have talked about this a lot. The golden age of YouTube as we knew it once is no longer. It's done. It's dead. But it's not like YouTube is intentionally burying creators. Think about it like this. If YouTube if YouTube did what the creators want and shielded the creator from the FTC, all the onus on all the corporate regulations and laws and things like that, the entire onus would be on YouTube. So if any of the creators were to violate the COPA moving forward after 2020, YouTube would bear the full brunt of those fines, those violations, things like that. What do you think YouTube is going to do in light of that situation? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Let's say you're Viper, right? Let's say you're me. After January 1st, 2020, if I were to make a video that targeted kids and blatantly violated COPA, if YouTube wanted to shield me from that per se, and I didn't have to face the brunt of the FTC, do you know what YouTube will do to me? If I violated COPA without having the FTC coming at my back, if YouTube wanted to shield me, YouTube would terminate my channel immediately without recourse. It wouldn't even be a discussion. It'd be done. Like, that's how they would have to handle it. Anybody who violated COPA would probably get their channel terminated without logic, without thought. Because that's how YouTube will react to government regulations. Like, if us as creators wanted YouTube to shield us from the FTC completely, YouTube would have to take the brunt of all of that fire. And you know damn well YouTube is not going to take the brunt of all that fire without bringing some of that backlash to the creators. So my channel will be gone. At least with the way YouTube is doing it now, I have a chance to adjust my content and comply before I'm got. Because now the FTC has to like come out and find me and things like that. And at some point, I have the choice to be able to change what's happening on my channel. Whereas if I didn't have I'm trying to say, if I was shielded by YouTube, it was completely up to YouTube to deem how they wanted to handle or discipline my channel. I would probably have no chance to save my channel. It would be terminated because YouTube wouldn't tolerate it at all. So I actually prefer the way YouTube is handling this, as far as letting the FTC go after individual creators and throwing us under the bus, if you will, because at that point, now that I know what the laws are and things like that, at least now I can somehow change my content strategy or make adjustments on the fly before I'm tagged by the FTC. Instead of worrying about what YouTube would do to me, because once YouTube hits you, it is extremely difficult to have appeal process and to have YouTube overturn your appeal, because for the first thing, it's extremely difficult to get in contact with anybody at YouTube anyway. So I would much rather be able to micromanage my channel rather than be dealing with YouTube. I wouldn't, no, bam, no. I would much rather have it be handled like the way it's being handled like now. Let me worry about the FTC. Let me worry about micromanaging my channel. I don't want YouTube to have anything to do with it. I will deal with the FTC in my own way. I will try to tailor my channel to meet FTC guidelines so I don't get fined. I don't want YouTube involved, because it's almost a no-win situation when YouTube is involved. Like I said, it's hard enough to get in contact with a human being when there's an issue on YouTube in the first place. I don't want YouTube disciplining me. I don't want YouTube terminating my channel without precedent either, trying to appease the FTC. So I would much rather micromanage my channel and be safe in my eyes than have to deal with YouTube and what they're trying to do to appease the FTC. So even though I know a lot of creators feel like they're being thrown under the bus, YouTube is actually throwing you a lifeline. They're giving you a chance to micromanage your channel to meet these guidelines in 2020. Because I promise you, if YouTube had to deal with it alone, you would probably be facing an uphill battle that you don't want, because you know that is extremely difficult dealing with YouTube. So I will much rather take the chance of protecting my own self and my own brand and dealing with the FTC directly instead of having YouTube deal with them for me. I will take that hit, baby. I'm cool. So let's see what you all are talking about in the chat. All right, so we got Joseph saying something about if it's under 2,000 or 3,000, I'm cool. No, so here's the other thing. If your channel does become if your channel is found to be in violation of COPA in 2020, the FTC can fine you up to $40,000 per video. So yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, Michael Pepper says YouTube is taking responsibility and saying that it's their fault for letting it happen and that they will make the policy change to prevent it again. Yeah, I mean, but here's the other thing that like not too many people are talking about, but my man Rich from Review Tech USA covered it in his video today. What's going to happen that's going to negatively affect creators isn't really the FTC. The FTC is not going to be going into individual YouTube channels and trying to strike you all and find you. That's not, they ain't got time for that. But what will happen is YouTube responding to the FTC by altering the algorithm to look for content that it deems non-COPA compliant. That is where we're going to have problems because there are going to be a whole bunch of false positives because we know how reliable the algorithm is right now in determining what channels should be or what videos should and shouldn't be monetized. So the FTC is not the problem. YouTube responding to the FTC and changing the algorithm is going to be a much bigger problem in 2020. That is going to suck because a lot of people are going to have their video flagged that shouldn't have their video flagged. So I don't know. So Janosen says he's not cool with fines. He was talking about border customs. Oh, okay. I'm not even keeping up with that stuff. Okay. Tim M said YouTube said we see what's happening with Zuckerberg and we're good on that. Yeah, you don't want the government mingling in your stuff too much. I mean, YouTube is the largest media network in the world. They don't want the FTC mingling there. That's why they're like, you know what? You can go after these little individual creators. We're good. Go get them. But like I said, I would rather YouTube handle it that way than micromanage my channel and possibly terminate it without precedent. I'm cool. Like Trent said, YouTube said, no, we like money. YouTube is not taking the brunt of that. So they are protecting themselves. And besides, I would rather have YouTube protect the platform than protect me as an individual creator. That's another thing that a lot of creators don't realize. By handling it the way that YouTube is handling it, they are ensuring the long-term stability and shelf life of the platform. They are protecting the platform, which is what they're supposed to do. I think a lot of us forget that YouTube is a business. And as a business, you have to protect the business first and foremost. So whatever YouTube has to do to protect the business, that's what they need to do. And as much as you all think they're throwing you under the bus, protecting the business benefits them and us as creators. Because if there's no YouTube, where the hell are we going to upload videos? Yeah, there's like Twitch and Amazon and all that stuff, but let's be serious. If YouTube were to go into bankruptcy because of the FTC fining them over and over again, a lot of us would be SOL. So again, I'm not really mad about how YouTube is handling this COPA situation. Like I said, I would rather have them let the FTC go after individual channels than bear the brunt of those fines, because there's going to be a lot of violations of COPA. Hell, there's going to be a lot of false positives of COPA, and it's just going to get ugly. So let the creators deal with that. If you're smart enough to build a business on YouTube, you should be smart enough to be able to comply with the FTC regulations. So if you're on YouTube trying to build something, you should know all the laws and regulations that go into running your business. So I have no problem letting the FTC do what they need to do, because creators should understand how to run their business legally anyway. So Janosen said, with YouTube offering insurance help creators. All right, here's the other thing that a lot of creators just take for granted or don't realize. YouTube does not owe us anything. I think a lot of us forget that YouTube chooses to let us upload on the platform. We are not forced to upload on the platform. YouTube does not employ us. We are independent contractors. Why would YouTube offer independent contractors insurance? Like, that's not their responsibility. Would it be nice? Yeah, but it is not YouTube's responsibility to offer independent contractors insurance. That's not YouTube's job. And yeah, that's not their job. And I don't really see how that would even, I don't know. Like I said, would it be nice? I guess, but that's not YouTube's responsibility or their job. As an independent contractor, you have to cover your own ass. So that's basically what's happening here. As independent contractors, we have to CYA. We have to cover our ass. Basically, that's what it is. Hey, Josephine, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. I'm glad you're doing all right. So front page text says YouTube settled and paid a lot of money for court out of court for this. The only other option would have been to go to court, lose way more money, and face government regulations. This was the much better route. I agree with John. Like I said, this is the much better route. At some point, creators have to take responsibility for what they put on the platform or what they put out there on the internet, period. Because this goes much deeper than YouTube. I mean, YouTube is at the brunt because YouTube is the biggest player in the game, but this is deeper than YouTube, man. But I agree with Prosser. YouTube handled this the best way they could because any other way would have put the platform in jeopardy. And I'm not about that. I like the platform. I want to see the platform long, live, and prosper. And if we got to take a few bumps to get there, then we got to take a few bumps. But all you creators and all these creators out there talk about how YouTube threw you under the bus. No, YouTube protected your business. They did not throw you under the bus. They protected your business. Figure it out. All right, let me go back up. I probably missed a lot of chats up here. Let's see. All right, okay. Let me go back up here. I missed a lot of stuff. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Michael Pepper says a lot of the bigger channels probably make money apart from ads anyway. So how much would it really affect them? If they're doing it right, not a lot. I mean, Steven Crowder doesn't make any ad money off of YouTube, I don't think. Or if he does, he makes a lot less than what he was making in the past, and he's doing fine. So if you are running a full-on business on YouTube, then you already know that relying on YouTube ad revenue is not the best move anyway. So you should have already diversified your business. And the bigger creators have already done that, so they don't really have much to worry about. But yeah, man. Some of these bigger creators are going to be in jeopardy because they're not going to be making any ad revenue off of YouTube. I mean, the first channel that really comes to mind is Ryan Toy Review, man. Ryan is a multi-million-dollar business, and they're about to get smacked. I mean, yeah, he makes money outside of ad revenue, but good Lord, all of those videos are made for kids. So his business is about to go pew. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure that they've diversified enough to be okay, but they are about to take a massive hit come Jan 1st. I mean, god damn. All these toy channels are about to take a massive hit. Like, good Lord. Whew. It's going to be a bloodbath on the 1st. It's going to be a bloodbath. All right. Creative Fundamentals. I thought it was all on the FTC, but I think YouTube has some ownership. Yeah, YouTube messed up. They messed up back in 2013 when they tried to skirt the law by saying that nobody under 13 is supposed to view the platform. Yeah, that was like a loophole to get them out of the situation back in 2013, but that didn't solve the problem. You still have minors using the platform daily, and YouTube did nothing to protect them. So now YouTube is feeling the brunt, and now they have to make the changes. So YouTube YouTube is at fault. They're not cleaning this, not at all. Now they got to make the adjustments, and we'll see what happens. Paul Tate said a lot of these parents have been cashing in on all these young children making these videos. Child labor laws need to take effect for those workhorse kids. Something needs to happen because no parents are not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to cash in anymore. Like I said, Ryan's tour review is about to get smashed on the 1st. What are they going to do? Like every video he making geared towards kids, and he's a kid in the video, so you know it's over, dude. Ryan's tour reviews, as you know it's over, bro. It's a wrap. Stick a fork in them. Like I said, I'm pretty sure their business is big enough where they've diversified and they probably will be okay. But man, they're about to lose a lot of revenue. I mean, good Lord. All right, let's see. Blah 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 blah. All right, I think I caught up with most of the chat in the upper part of the stream. Yep, I need to go back down to the bottom part of the stream, and let's go back down to the bottom part. Let's see. Go back. Myobi sending another super chat. Thank you, Myobi. I appreciate it. No doubt, no doubt. All right, Janosen says he does contract work on the side in electrical, and he has separate insurance from his union benefits. Who's offering the insurance though? Is it the company that you're working for? It's probably not the company that you're working for. I mean, it's possible, but like I said, that's not YouTube's responsibility, and I don't see YouTube doing that at all. But if they did, that would be cool. Let's see. Joseph says, do creators have any type of protection, legal, like lawyers specialized in this area? I mean, the bigger one probably have lawyer, but I mean, it's gonna be an uphill battle because everything is so vague, man. Like the FTC was uberly vague in how they're doling out this law. So even though like you think you understand it, like even marking your video not made for kids doesn't really keep you safe. You can still be in violation even though you mark the option to mark your channel not made for kids. The FTC can still potentially fine you if any part of your video is in violation of COPA. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. But I'm pretty sure the bigger creators have lawyers to deal with this stuff. And if you don't have a lawyer, you better really like comb through your videos to make sure that there's nothing in violation of those guidelines. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling a massive hit. But like I said, I don't think the FTC part, the FTC themselves is not a big deal. They're not going to be combing YouTube looking for videos to find. They're not, please, they're not doing that. So if you all think the FTC is going to be hunting down or going on a hunt for your videos, that's not happening. When that guy made that comment on the video talking about some creators, it's like shooting fish in a barrel and the creators are the fish. He was talking shit. Okay, he was showing out. That's what he was doing. They're not really going to be going out here on YouTube trying to tag every video and find them. They're not doing that. They don't want to do that. They don't have time to do that. They're not doing that. The bigger problem, like I said, is the way that YouTube will adjust the algorithm to look for violations in COPA. That is going to be a huge issue and a huge problem because you know how dumb the algorithm can be when it relates to videos that are in compliance or non-compliant. I mean, good Lord, stop it, dude. The algorithm is going to be a train wreck and it's going to be terrible. So you should be more afraid of the algorithm than the FTC. Actually, I am telling you all, be more afraid of the algorithm false positiving your video than the FTC finding you. The algorithm is going to get you first. All right, so Michael says if a creator goes and makes his or own website and posts video there, he or she would be responsible without any middleman, which is what it probably keeping people probably keep people from leaving YouTube. Well, guess what? There is no more middleman after January 1st. YouTube is moving out the way. They're stepping aside. That's why they're letting the FTC do what they got to do. So there is no more middleman after Jan 1. Creators need to be responsible about what they upload to the platform. And even your older videos, if you even have older videos in violation, you need to go back and look at your older videos to make sure they're not in violation. Otherwise, you need to unlist them or delete them from the platform. All right, Creator Fundamental says YouTube has a separate tie between kid content and the systems that collect personal identification or personal information. That's why these steps were taken. This was triage. With time, they can develop a long-term plan. Yeah, I'm okay. Like I said earlier, I am okay with this. A lot of creators think that YouTube threw them under the bus. I am not one of these people that think YouTube threw them under the bus. Like I said, YouTube did not throw you under the bus of your creator. YouTube saved your business from being bombed by the FTC. Because had YouTube not taken the steps that they took in, then they would have no choice but to wipe your channel from the face of the earth without precedent. It would have been a wrap. So now you have a fighting chance with the steps that YouTube is taking now. If they would have did it the other way, you would have no chance. It'd be over with, for real. All right, so Apple Monster says, so what do you think can happen to creators who don't make money off YouTube like myself? Nothing. Nothing is changing. Apple Monster, you don't make content that is geared towards kids, so I think you'll be fine. I think most tech creators should be fine unless they're using animation or unless a part of their video could be deemed as geared towards kids. That's why I said you really have to analyze the content that you're putting on the platform. And as creators, I think all of us should read these FTC guidelines as it relates to what they're looking for as it relates to COPA violations. We're talking about colors that you use. We're talking about verbiage that you use. Things in the background of your video. Like if you have a stuffed animal in the background of your videos, that could be a violation of COPA. Like there's a bunch of nuances that you need to be aware of come Jan 1. It's not just about the video itself. It's about what's in the video, the content of the video, what is said in the video, what is actually in the video. Do you have children in your video? If you have children in your video, that's a big no-no. So you, as creators, we really have to analyze what we put in our videos and make sure that nothing in these videos can be deemed as geared or marketed for, towards kids. So Apple Monster, nothing's going to change. You just have to make sure that you're careful about having no kid content or nothing that can be deemed for kids in your video. Other than that, you'll operate as normal. Oh, thank YouTube. I appreciate it. So one of my live streams on YouTube, my last live stream was demonetized. But it's funny because usually all my live streams get demonetized the moment I turn on monetization. But I just got the email that says your video is suitable for all advertisements. No shit. There is no content I put on this platform that is not that is advertiser unfriendly. So you will always be sending me that email, YouTube. I will always win. Calm down. All right, back to what I was doing. What was I doing? All right. Okay, let's see. All right, Trent Marshall said, what people don't realize is that ad revenue is a drop in the bucket compared to what you can make outside of YouTube. Ad revenue is nice, but if that's what you're chasing, expect disappointment. Yeah. Andrew Edwards talked about this a lot. Roberto Blake talked about this a lot. Ad revenue on YouTube should not be your end all be all. If ad revenue is your end all be all, you are already doing it wrong, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble if your content is geared toward kids. So you should definitely not be relying on ad revenue to build your business on YouTube. There's so many other ways to make money outside of ad revenue. Talking merchandise, talking super chats and cool, but I mean that's not a guaranteed. We talking about what clothing? Well, I think I said merchandise, right? Products. You can sell products. You can offer courses. I mean, there are myriad other ways you can make revenue outside of YouTube ad revenue or YouTube AdSense. So you really need to figure out how to diversify your business as far as making money because ad revenue ain't it. Like TK said, he makes 10 times more money off of Amazon than he does on YouTube. That's the truth. Diversify, baby. It's time. If you haven't diversified, it is time to diversify your portfolio, baby. Y'all got to get like the E-Trade, baby. Y'all got to diversify. Diversify your portfolio. Front page tech got lawyers. He got lawyers on retainer. I know that's right. My man said he got lawyers on deck. El Jefe makes a good point. John Prosser, better to have the lawyers and not need them than need them and not have them, right? Always got to have the lawyers on standby. You never know, man. You never know. All right, Tech needs the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, is an independent agency of the U.S. government that aims to protect consumers and ensure a strong competitive market by enforcing consumer protection and antitrust laws. Yeah, something like that. Usually, anyway. Usually. What is going on? What is happening here? Like TK said, basically don't use no R. Kelly music and drop no F-bombs here or there, and you won't get hit with Made for Kids. You got to go back to the old TK. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. No doubt. No R. Kelly, no F-bombs, you good. You a fool, TK. You a fool for that one. Yeah, Tech Rant, you really, really are gonna have to be careful with that, bro. Like, I wouldn't do it, man. I wouldn't even give him a chance to dock me, bro. So TJ gonna have to chill out. It sucks, man, but that's the way it has to be, bro. That's the way it has to be. Travis MCP, what's up, Travis? How you doing? And Travis is saying that COPA specifically protects the privacy of children under the age of 13 by requesting parental consent for the collection or use of physical personal information. Creators have never had that info. Nope, creators have never had that info, but the FTC does not care, and YouTube does not care. All YouTube is trying to do is appease the FTC. So whatever the FTC says they need to be appeased, that is what YouTube is going to do. And so we as creators are going to have to adjust. It is what it is. Travis, I agree. It's not really fair because, like you said, creators have never had that information, but they don't care. The Gov don't care, Barry. The Gov don't care. The Gov want what the Gov want, and YouTube is going to tap dance for them because, again, YouTube is protecting YouTube, and I can't really fault YouTube for protecting itself. So whatever YouTube has to do to protect itself, then we got to let them do. We got to let them live. We got to let them live. Yeah, Doug. I mean, a lot of people are getting confused about this. So I want to come on here and clarify some information from what I've learned and watched on the tube about it. But a lot of creators are scared to get their channel getting fined by the FTC. No, that's not what you need to be scared of. Like I said earlier, the FTC is not what you need to be scared of. What you need to be scared of is that damn algorithm flagging your content. So, and you need to be aware of what you're putting in your video from now on. So, you can't be putting anything in your videos that is remotely kid friendly. Otherwise, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. So, Apple Monster said, let me get this straight. The videos little kids watch, like unboxing of toy TV shows, etc., will be going away. Yeah, they will be going away, or they will not be in your recommended. You won't see much of them anymore. So yeah, though anything that is geared or can be deemed as geared toward kids is taking a hit. But the other thing about it is they have YouTube Kids. They have a whole platform for that stuff. So I wonder how they're going to handle that on that platform. But on regular YouTube, yeah, that stuff is going bye bye. All right, so process says, Techie Tech Guy, if you make videos that are intentionally targeted at kids, you have to disclose that. Just because it's kids safe doesn't mean you're making content for kids. That is correct. Every video that we put on the platform from now on, we have to tell YouTube whether or not we are targeting that video at kids. It doesn't matter if the video is kid friendly or not. We have to make them aware if we are targeting that video at kids. If you don't make YouTube aware, you're gonna have problems. So we talking about FTP branded toilet paper, huh? Can we make some FTC branded toilet paper and give it to a Jeep Pie too? Yo, that's what's up. Hey, James, what's happening? Wow, a rare James sighting. What's up, James? Thank you for the compliment about the mic. You know all about this, and this is the one that you use yourself. So yes, we are very, very sure of our microphone, James. We are very sure. That's right, El Jefe. Diversify your bonds, baby. Diversify your portfolio. E-Trade, baby. So the question that Prosper was answering earlier. So if I'm a Techie Tech Guy says, so if I'm not a content creator or monetized and I just post a video of my kids on YouTube, am I in trouble? Do I have to mark the video as not for kids? If your video is of your kids, you have to mark that video anyway, regardless. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's monetized or not because you still could be in potential violation of the corporate regulation. So that video needs to be flagged properly, regardless if it's monetized or not. It doesn't matter. So Doug said kids videos are not going away, but some creators might stop making that content. Yeah, there's already been a bunch of creators on the platform that have said as much. They said they are done. They're not making content anymore because they can't sustain a living. Can't really blame them. It's sad, but this is the time that we're in, man. This is the time that we're in. Let's see. Let me keep going down the chat here. I think John. I think he needs to mark the video regardless because there's no option to not mark a video. So every video has to be marked regardless of what's in the video. So he would have to mark that video. Even here's the problem though. Just the mere presence. That's just the mere presence of his kids in the video is going to have that video deemed made for kids. So I think just having his kids in the video is going to be a violation of COPA if he doesn't properly tag that video. So, like I said, it's a slippery slope, man. But like I said, it's not about just marking your video made for kids or not made for kids. It's about the actual content of the video itself. They're looking for everything. And you all know how that algorithm rolls, man. It's looking for everything. The algorithm is very, very good. Just ask Travis MCP. He knows how good the algorithm is. That algorithm is nasty. And even if you have a kids in your video and the video is not geared towards kids, it doesn't matter. It will get flagged. So you might want to mark that video to be on the safe side and make sure you mark it correctly and then just go from there, man. The algorithm doesn't know intent. The algorithm is not gonna show no mercy. So my shit, how should we make YouTube aware we're not targeting kids? From now on, every video that you upload, you will have an option in the Creative Studio. You will have the option to mark the video made for kids or not made for kids. So you need to make sure that you mark the video properly when you upload it to YouTube from now on. I think, like I said, the option is located in the Creator Studio. So when you're uploading the video, just look for that option and just make sure you mark your video properly. You can do what I did, go into the creator settings and go into the Creator Studio and in the settings, I forget what setting it is, but you can mark your entire channel not made for kids. I know for a fact that no video that I put on YouTube is made for kids. There's no kid content in it. There's nothing aimed towards kids. It's all tech. So I marked both of my channels not made for kids. But even though I mark both of my channels not made for kids, I still have to be careful about what I put in my video, because if I put anything that could be even remotely deemed as targeting kids, then I could be in violation. But I marked my whole channel not made for kids. So you can do that too. Like Travis said, better safe than sorry, man. Better safe than sorry. So James says, do you think there's a chance that we could end up with 15 questions to answer before we post the video? I doubt it. I doubt it. I guess anything is possible, but I highly doubt it. I know El Jefe was saying that there's a few things that you have to check off now. I don't know if it's like 15 questions, but I think, like I said, I think El Jefe said something about there being a few things that we have to mark off now in the beta studio before you upload a video. So, but who knows, man? I don't know, man. I don't even know. Take that, or he could just delete all the videos and put them on Facebook. I mean, you could, I guess. You could. One way to handle it. Like Tefini just said, the algorithm is messed up. Look what it did to Cooper's channel. Yeah. Her channel got algorithm bombed for no reason. So the algorithm is prone to make mistakes. So we really, as creators, need to be aware of what we're putting in these videos, especially come Jan 1st, because the algorithm is going to change and it's going to be on the hunt for any videos that could potentially violate COPA. And we just have to be careful. Yeah. Rashid isn't funny. I think El Jefe was talking about doing something similar in his video. But Rashid said, before reviewing a phone, just have a disclaimer. This phone review is intended for adult viewers only. Full frontal touching may appear without warning. Full frontal touching may appear without warning. I don't know what. I don't think El Jefe was going to go that deep, but I know El Jefe was talking about doing something similar. Funny. Full frontal touching might happen. Uh-oh. We got Simply Beth. Hey Beth, how you doing? How you doing? You know, I'm just chilling here on a Friday night trying to break down COPA and talk some of these creators off the ledge, because as usual, when anything like this happens, a bunch of creators overreact. So I figure I will make a live stream trying to calm all the creators down just to tell y'all how things are really going to happen. So in summary, again, number one, YouTube is not throwing you under the bus. YouTube is actually protecting your business and your channel. So before you go running off talking about Susan Wojcicki ruined YouTube and YouTube is trying to throw us under the bus, think about what's really happening and think about how YouTube is responding to what's happening. Either YouTube can shield you and just completely whoop your behind and delete your channel, or YouTube can make you bear some of the brunt and allow you to have a chance to micromanage your channel to be in compliance. I would rather have the chance to fight for myself than YouTube just ethering me for no reason. So YouTube is not throwing you under the bus. They are saving your channels and your business. So a lot of y'all need to calm down. Secondly, the FTC is not what you should be worried about. What you should be worried about, like I said earlier, is the algorithm mislabeling your videos. And that's going to happen regardless. But even with that, you still have to be careful about what you're putting in your videos. You got to be careful about the background, the colors. You got to be careful about what you say in the video. You got to be careful about the subject matter. All of this stuff that we kind of thought about before, but didn't really think about as it relates to being targeted or made for kids is stuff that we now have to think about, because if you don't think about it, then you could be in violation of COPA. So you got to really micromanage how you do your content come Jan 1, because y'all know the algorithm is not friendly and it doesn't care. Yeah, Simple Tech. I guess we will find out, man. We're going to find out quick. So I was talking to Travis last night, and he seems to think that the FTC is going to look to make an example out of somebody. I mean, I guess, but I don't really see that happening. But I mean, there are some megaton channels out there that they can definitely make an example of if they want to do that. I just don't see that as a actual like legitimate use of the FCC's time. So I don't see that happening. But I mean, at this point, nothing really surprises me anymore. So if they chose to go after a big time channel creator just to make a point, I mean, I guess I just don't see the FCC doing that. Because, like I said, the FTC doesn't really want to go after individual creators. They don't want to do that. They don't have time and they don't really have the desire. It's just that they have to put the fear of God into YouTube to make changes, and which is what they've accomplished. I think the FTC really has set out to accomplish what they want to accomplish. They wanted to make YouTube actually react and do something instead of doing nothing like they did 6 years ago when it first came to light. So the FTC put the fear of God into YouTube, and now YouTube has to react, and YouTube is reacting. So we will see what happens come Jan 1. Let's see. Orlando says FTC added term kids would search for and metadata today. Yep, you can't even have. You gotta watch. Even the metadata of the video, you gotta watch, man. Like I said, as the creators, you have to really micromanage your channel these days, man, because everything has to be put out there. I mean, everything has to be like micromanaged, and everything needs to be paid special attention to, because it's crazy out here. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Doug said, handy tool for identifying videos. YouTube have flag app for kids from TubeBuddy. All right, so it looks like TubeBuddy is on top of things, and of course, because they're TubeBuddy. But if you're not using TubeBuddy as a creator, you should really be looking into using TubeBuddy. I use it every time I upload a video. TubeBuddy helps with tags, titles, descriptions, and cards. You name it, TubeBuddy helps with it. They got A/B testing on there to test thumbnails. I mean, TubeBuddy does it all. So if you guys are using TubeBuddy, you should definitely consider using TubeBuddy. So Orlando said that the FTC put out a blog today answering some questions and explaining what to do. So I guess we need to go over there and check out that blog at some point too. Eva says, so YouTube is now for grown-ups only. Think I've heard about some other places on the web that are targeting grown-ups. Think it was called Born Club. So YouTube's going to get some hard competition. Yeah, it's not that YouTube is just for grown-ups. It's just that YouTube is trying to be careful about YouTube. Basically, YouTube does not want kids watching the platform. They don't want kids consuming content, because theoretically, YouTube, no one under the age of 13 is supposed to be watching YouTube, but we know that happens anyway. So I think YouTube is really trying to cut down on minors watching the content, more or less. All right, James says, Vyp, are you in favor of more regulation around content designed for children, or should the parents alone be the gatekeepers? Oh, James. What the question? Oh, that's a good question. You know, James, if I had my way, it would be pretty much up to the parents. I don't really believe that you should be allowing, actually not allow. I don't believe that parents should leave it up to the government to regulate what their kids are consuming on the internet. That stuff needs to start at home. Parents need to be aware of what their kids are consuming on the internet and then regulate that from within the household. I think parents have gotten way too lazy these days as far as what they allow their kids to watch, do, consume online, things like that. And now, since stuff has gotten out of hand, now they're relying on the government to save their asses. Like, no. We should have never got to the point. Parents need to be parents. First and foremost, if you are a parent, if you are a real parent, then this stuff doesn't even matter, because you're putting stuff, you are nipping this stuff in the bud from jump. But some of these parents are like absolutely lazy, and the government has to cover everybody behind because these parents aren't doing what they need to do at home. So I believe the parents should be better parents. Period. All right, let's see. All right, Beth said maybe we need to start tweaking at the Donald and see, tweeting at the Donald and tweeting at the Donald and see what he has to say. Oh Lord, the Donald. Yes, sir, James Red. YouTube, Too Buddy is incredible for tagging along. Yes, and Beth says YouTube just can't track kids. They can show them all the garbage they want. The issue with the tracking. Yeah, but again, that should not be YouTube's responsibility. The parents need to take care of that at the home level. Like Jason said, he has 3 kids, 13, 7, and 5, and they love YouTube, but he is very aware of what they're watching. Good. That's how parenting should be done. You should be aware of what your kids are consuming. You should not be, I shouldn't say we because I'm not a parent, but we as adults and parents should not be relying on the government to protect our kids. We should be doing that ourselves. But again, since it's 2019 and people want to be uber lazy about things, now we got to have the government step in. It's stupid. It's just dumb. Mike said, just wondering what would happen if you mark your video restricted. They will be restricted. That's exactly what happened. They will be restricted. You don't really want to mark your video restricted because then they wouldn't get notified. They wouldn't get notifications. Nobody would see them, and they probably wouldn't be advertised or they wouldn't be monetized. So, yeah, that's not what you want to do. Rashid said, so I guess the Elsa Spider-Man kid-friendly videos are on the way out. Yeah, yeah. A lot of the kid content. I mean, the other thing is not going to happen overnight. It's not like on Jan 1, all kid content is going to go away. It's going to take time for people to make the changes and things like that. But yeah, gradually, kid content will be on. It will be in less quantity than what it had been in the past. But the other thing that kind of upset me about this is that this is a stopgap. This is not a permanent solution. And the other problem is that this is not a YouTube issue. This is an internet issue. Cracking down on YouTube is not going to change the fact that minors are on the internet consuming content all across the internet. Trying to go hard at YouTube is not going to change the fact that minors have everywhere they can go to consume content. 12-year-olds and younger can go to Pornhub and watch Pornhub with no problems. But the FCC wants to crack down on YouTube. So this is some of this stuff is all fluff and smoke and mirrors because everybody's talking about protecting the children, but this doesn't really protect the children. You only, like I said, this kind of makes it worse because now the kids are going to go to other outlets to get their content. They're just not going to go to YouTube. They're going to find other outlets. They're going to find other sites that aren't so cracked down, and those sites are probably going to be worse than YouTube. And this is going to get worse before it gets better. This is a half-ass measure. This is a half-baked measure. This is not going to work. This is not going to solve the long-term problem. You are still going to have kids on the internet consuming content. You're still going to have minors on the internet consuming content. This is not going to change a damn thing. The only thing this does is changes YouTube. This is not going to change Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or Pornhub or whatever other site that minors can consume. I mean, think about it. When you go to a site that has an age restriction, how are they combating that? The only thing that's happening is that they pop up with a dialog box. You have to be 18 years of older to enter the site. You hit yes, you're in. You could be 12. Even a damn 12-year-old can hit yes on a site that's 18 or older. That's not going to stop nobody from consuming that content. But again, we want to crack down on YouTube because YouTube is the biggest media network in the world. And the FCC wants to try to make an example out of YouTube. But this is just half-baked. This is a half-ass measure. This will not change the bigger problem at whole. You're not going to stop children from consuming the internet. It's not happening. This changes nothing. This is a half measure. This is bull crap. So he even says, so if you're reviewing a galaxy and you mention the kid's home function, are you then doing something wrong? You're not doing something wrong, but that entire video or just that infraction, just that part of the video can be deemed as made or targeting kids. So yeah, yeah, that I wouldn't do that. As far as I know, YouTube Kids isn't going anywhere. YouTube Kids is still going to be there. They're trying to funnel all the kid content over to YouTube Kids anyway. So yeah, YouTube Kids isn't going nowhere. YouTube Kids is still going to be there. All right. So James says the parents should be diligent to know what their kids are up to when it comes to the internet. There's endless danger for the young mind and adults. You can't regulate that problem away. Exactly. Like I just said, if they're not getting it on YouTube, they're going to find other sites where they can get their content. This does not change anything. This actually probably puts the children in more danger than the original, because at least on YouTube you got some type of regulation thing going on and things like that. At least parents know what to expect on YouTube for the most part. You don't know what the hell to expect on these other sites that they're going to or could go to. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. Gully, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Like Jason said, kid can get into trouble whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat. Like I just said, it does not matter. There are going to be minors. They're going to be underage children that find other places to consume content other than YouTube. This is a stopgap. This is not a permanent solution. This is half baked. This will not work. And of course, my camera wants to be stupid, but that's all right. We'll see what we can do about that. This live stream's about to end anyway, so I'm gonna see what we can fix this real quick and continue about our day. Of course, the Camley wants to mess up, but like we're about to be up out of here anyway, so it's not gonna matter. As the Orlando said, my best guess is you need to explain it like you're addressing the parents about the button, but I'm not an attorney. Yeah. Whatever you do on the platform has to be geared towards adults, not kids. So just make sure that nothing in your content can be geared and deemed towards kids, and you should be good. But my camera is wigging out, and I told you guys this was going to be short, and I'm pretty sure I've written to everything I need to go into about COPA. Hopefully, you guys have a better understanding of what to expect come Jan 1st. If not, just go over to the FTC, check out the blogs they've been putting out, because they've been putting out information about this. So, I mean, they've been trying to inform you guys of what's happening, but I mean, you got to go over there and read you got to read the information. So, go over to the FTC and check it out. I think YouTube put out a video not too long ago themselves explaining what changes are happening. So check out the video that YouTube put out. But this is going to be it for Friday Night Vyp. Thank you guys for hopping in and chatting with me, and for all of you all with the ridiculous amount of super chats tonight. Thank you all. I cannot thank you enough. You guys are a blessing. Thank you for allowing me to hang. Thank you for hanging with me and supporting me on the live streams, on the shows, the podcast, the videos, everything. Hopefully this live stream helps you guys get a little bit more educated about COPA and what it means for YouTube. If not, there's more information and videos out there for you. But I'm out of here, and I will see you guys. When will I see you guys again? Probably on Monday night for the podcast. And yeah, I'll be back on Monday night for the podcast, and that should be it. I might put out a video or two this weekend. I'm not sure, but definitely I'll be back on the live streams on Monday for the podcast. Oh, before I leave, Cybertruck, bruh, the Cybertruck is legit. The cool thing about the Cybertruck is that you get the fluff factor, which means when you pull up in the Cybertruck, ain't nobody messing with you. Everybody got to fall back because you got the Cybertruck and they got a punk ass pickup truck, bro. Because the Cybertruck is indestructible. Well, maybe not the glass. But the rest of the truck is indestructible. They can't mess with you. You are flossing like nobody's business when you pull up in the Cybertruck. So the Cybertruck is legit. Shout out to Elon, because the Cybertruck is getting it done. El Jefe, I will definitely not be streaming later tonight. The woman would kill me. We're not doing that. But yeah, the Cybertruck is legit. I like it. I like it a lot. It's cool. It's cool looking and futuristic. Shout out to Tesla and Elon Musk for getting that done, man, because nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw that coming. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts on the Cybertruck. But until the next time, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.